Explosive news drops. Eddie Howe fires back at Alan Shearer over Anthony Gordon's role. The Newcastle boss is defending his player after criticism from the club legend regarding Gordon's substitute appearance in a massive Champions League tie against Barcelona. We've got the full story on why Gordon didn't start and Howe's passionate defense. Chelsea and Newcastle United are set for a Premier League showdown after tough Champions League nights. Both teams are reeling from European defeats, but now they turn their attention back to domestic action. Can Chelsea bounce back at home against the Magpies? We've got the match preview, predicted lineups, and our prediction. Newcastle's striker search heats up with Liam Delap back in the picture. After missing out on targets last summer and struggling with their current signing, the Magpies are reportedly still interested in the Chelsea striker. Will Delap be the answer to Newcastle's attacking woes? We dive into the details. And a Newcastle midfielder is likely on his way out this summer. With his contract winding down and playing time limited, Joe Willock's future at St. James Park looks uncertain. We break down the reports and what it means for Newcastle's transfer strategy. Don't go anywhere, and make sure to like and subscribe.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Shearer's criticism of Gordon is off the mark. Newcastle United boss Eddie Howe has hit back at club legend Alan Shearer's comments regarding Anthony Gordon's substitute role in the Champions League clash with Barcelona. Shearer questioned why the winger, despite feeling unwell, wasn't a starter in what Howe described as the club's biggest Champions League match. Howe clarified that the decision not to start Gordon was his, made in consultation with the medical team due to the player being ill that morning and missing training. Gordon was willing to play, but medical advice suggested he wasn't fit to start. Howe praised Gordon's character as a winner and a competitor, acknowledging the pressure and media attention on the England international, and stated Gordon has adapted well to a new role this season despite challenges. Howe also provided an update on other Newcastle players, confirming Joe Willock is fit. Lewis Miley hopes to return for the second leg against Barcelona, and Bruno Guimaraes is expected back after the international break. Fans are debating Howe's decision and Gordon's importance, while analysts weigh in on Newcastle's Champions League campaign. Will Eddie Howe's strategy pay off against Barcelona, or was Shearer right all along? Stick around as we break down the Chelsea vs. Newcastle United Premier League clash next. Stamford Bridge hosts a wounded giant showdown. Fresh off disappointing Champions League results, Chelsea and Newcastle United clash in a crucial Premier League fixture at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea suffered a heavy 5-2 defeat against Paris Saint-Germain, while Newcastle were denied a historic win by a last-gasp penalty against Barcelona. The Blues will be looking to rebound after their European setback, especially after their impressive 4-1 league win against Aston Villa. Historically, Chelsea boasts a strong record at home against Newcastle, winning 11 of their last 12 league encounters, a record they'll be keen to extend to boost their Champions League qualification hopes. Newcastle, on the other hand, has shown resilience in recent league games against Chelsea, avoiding defeat in 5 of their last 7 Premier League meetings. Key players like Jamie Gittins and Estevao Willian might return for Chelsea, but Levi Colwill's return is still some way off. Newcastle faces a different set of injury concerns, with Lewis Miley, Bruno Guimaraes, and Emil Kraft sidelined. Fans are divided on who will claim victory, with many anticipating a tense battle between two sides eager to get back to winning ways. Can Chelsea assert dominance at Stamford Bridge, or will Newcastle continue their impressive run against the Blues? We're shifting focus next to Newcastle's transfer plans and a potential striker target. Newcastle's striker saga continues, Liam Delap back in the frame. Newcastle United are reportedly rekindling their interest in striker Liam Delap, a target from last summer before his move to Chelsea. Despite signing Nick Woltemade, who has struggled to make a significant impact with only 10 goals in 43 appearances and has been deployed in midfield by Eddie Howe, the Magpies are still in the market for a new centre forward. Delap himself has faced challenges at Chelsea, including 2 long injury layoffs and strong competition from Joe Pedro, limiting his first-team opportunities. However, he's considered a promising talent with speed, physicality, and powerful shooting ability. The report also mentions Dominic Solanke and Pio Esposito as other striker targets, but these names have drawn criticism for not inspiring confidence or demonstrating the consistent output needed to elevate Newcastle to elite status. The article suggests Newcastle should consider alternatives like Strasbourg's Joaquin Panichelli, who has a strong scoring record in League One. Supporters are questioning the ambition behind the reported transfer targets, demanding higher caliber signings to compete at the top level. Is Liam Delap the missing piece for Newcastle's attack, or are there better options out there? Coming up, we reveal which veteran midfielder is likely heading for the exit this summer. Veteran midfielder set for summer exit amidst contract uncertainty. Joe Willock is entering the summer transfer window with just 1 year left on his Newcastle United contract, prompting a crucial decision for the club. With a reported valuation of around £15 million, the experienced midfielder has attracted interest from clubs like Crystal Palace and Leeds United. Recent appearances for Willock have been largely due to midfield injuries to key players such as Bruno Guimaraes and Lewis Miley. However, according to The Telegraph's Luke Edwards, Willock is not considered a first-choice midfielder and is seen as a similar player to Jacob Ramsey, who possesses a higher perceived potential. Newcastle is expected to adopt a pragmatic approach, with reports suggesting they will look to sell Willock during the summer transfer window while they can still command a transfer fee. Edwards' verdict is a clear sell. This strategic move would allow the Magpies to potentially reinvest the funds and free up wage budget. Fans are discussing the potential departure, with some acknowledging Willock's past contributions but understanding the club's need to evolve its squad for future success. Will Joe Willock find a new home this summer, or could he still have a role to play at Newcastle? We'll wrap up all the top stories in our lightning round recap right after this. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. Eddie Howe defended Anthony Gordon against Alan Shearer's criticism. Chelsea and Newcastle United faced tough Champions League nights before their Premier League clash. Liam Delap is reportedly back on Newcastle's radar for a striker signing, and Joe Willock is expected to depart this summer. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to news for all your latest updates, hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you in the next one.